Rook, I
Yeah.
compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
Right.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Oh, should I be excited or scared?
Alia's hideout. Not sure if I should be excited or worried. Either way, I'm there.
Worried. And I figured.
So where is this place?
The Mirathas Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Okay. Then let's finish this.
Alia's gonna have a bad day.
Fingers crossed. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Wait, is it another conversation or do we finally get to go confront Alia? Because, like, I would love to just go confront Alia and, like, let's do it. Let's get it done. Kind of thing. Hi, you. One more hug. Do I get a hug today? No, you just want good pets. Honestly, you want good pets. You can have good pets forever. Okay. In we go. Davrin.
Rook?
Yeah.
Evka and Antoine sent word.
Okay.
A warden's arrived at Lavendale with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Oh,
Then we've got to get to Lavendale.
Agreed. Thanks.
you're welcome. The profane and the lost. Wait. Are we gonna relate this to the profanes? No. Is that just a title? Or is that like we're actually, hold on, I can't walk by you without.
Hey,
I know.
Asan.
You're so cute. Wait, hold on, one more. Cause like the profanes were, yes, we hugged him.
Hi there, boy.
Yes, hugs. Thank you. Because the profanes were in DA2, and we really have never seen them. Wait, we might have seen them in Descent, but I forget. But DA2 was when we first met them in Act 1, and that was absolutely incredible. I wish like we had more of that. So I'm very curious if profane is just a word here, or if we're actually going to relate them to the profanes.
Oh, that's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Huh?
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual?
Yes.
They did.
Okay.
And it's big. Really, really big. Arlethan big, maybe.
Oh.
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
Okay. Then, to Arlethan then?
We really like going towards the bad thing instead of away from it.
It's not time for jokes, Rook. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No,
I'm sorry,
you're fine.
but
There really
it's
wasn't a
bad.
better line though.
So let's go stop them then.
Right. Let's hope they aren't very far along.
And if
Balara.
they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Like, I hope Balara knows that there just wasn't a better line option there, because, like, you know what we're gonna have to do. Yeah, she knows she's gonna have to probably kill her brother. Like, we don't need to beat that horse any more dead than it already is, so to speak. And then the other one was too nice, because we're trying to be sarcastic and assholey. And we're like 50 hours in, and I still haven't been a sarcastic asshole. What? Harding. Don't I already have Harding's next mission? Harding wants to talk again. I mean, I'm fine with it. You want to talk, I'll talk. All day long. What do we got? Oh, it looks so pretty. Oh, wow. That's so pretty.
Hey, what's shaping?
Wow, Rook, really?
No one says what's shaping anymore.
Any more? Did
I
they
thought
ever?
it was a dwarf thing.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it. And I'm doing okay.
Good.
I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
I mean, yeah, or you live. What is this? What is this line?
Or you just get used to not having all the answers.
At least we don't have to get used to it alone. Huh? I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
I mean, you did the fighting.
You needed a little push, but this battle was yours. You fought, and you won.
You showed me that my anger doesn't have to destroy me. That it could be a gift in my fight. And you believed in me. Enough to risk everything. I'll never forget that, so don't you forget it either.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
I think the funny thing is, Harding mentioned he's been alone for eons. He was sleeping for a lot of that. So, you know, bear that in mind. He hasn't been like alone. He's been taking a big nappies. He's dangerous though.
You can't trust Solus. He manipulates people.
But isn't that itself sad? We go to him with open hands and all he can think about is how to use us. How lonely must that be?
He's planning to kill thousands. He's beyond help, Harding.
Varric tried to talk sense into him. And look how that ended. Even the Inquisitor thinks he's too far gone, and we're past the point of talking.
We are.
Part of me doesn't want to believe it.
We are past
Because it
that
means-
point.
It means that there's a point when you have to give up on someone.
Giving up on someone in this context is like this isn't like you have a best friend who just keeps effing up and like you want to keep helping them because you know that they have redemption in them. Like what Solus has done, what Solus would have done, there is no like when you have to give up on someone, like that vibe is not there, at least not for me. I think the hardest part of this game at times is the fact that Solus is supposed to be the bad guy. And I like complicated villains. I love complicated villains. You know who is a complicated villain? Like the Arishok in DA2 proves how good a complicated villain can be. And that you saw every different facet of him and how what he thought was right for the Qun, how that was twisting versus like what he was sent to do and how he couldn't go home. And all he wanted to do was go home. He wanted to go to Parvalin. He did not want to be stuck in Kirkwall. You know who else was a really interesting twisted villain? Meredith in DA2. I think that that's a great example. I mean, even Corypheus in his simplicity was a good villain because he legitimately thought that the only way to save the world was to become a god. Because the world needs it. Because there is no maker. Because there is no gods. There is nothing. And the reason why the world has gone so astray from whatever it is he thinks it should be. And he's corrupted and twisted by Red Lyrium. And he's had to be locked away for a very long time, as you learn in DA2 and then kind of continue to see in DAI. So like he had it there. And I mean, there are countless other games with fantastic villains. Orin in BG3 comes to mind as well. She is just out and out evil, but she's a good kind of evil. She's twisted. She's interesting. She's entertaining. And the Reapers, I think, in the Mass Effect trilogy also prove to be fantastically complicated villains. In that they literally think that the only way to save civilizations or to preserve organic life is to destroy it, and all that goes with it, and every moral quandary that goes with that is fascinating to me. Solus isn't, though. Like, Solus doesn't feel like a villain right now, and he's supposed to be. I mean, I guess for me right now too, Gillenane and Elginarn, while they are villains, they don't feel like villains in the right way. It's so hard for me to describe, and I wish I could do a more eloquent job of it. But Gillenane and Elginarn right now kind of feel like bad guys, but they feel like this right now. How they feel to me is how they should have felt within the first few hours of the game, not almost 50 hours in, and I'm guessing we're very close to the point of no return. So Elginarn and Gillenane should have felt like this then, and then it only grow from there. And I don't feel like I hate them enough. I don't like, yes, they destroyed a city. Yes, they've blighted the population and stuff like that, but I don't feel like anybody else is angry enough. And the fact that Harding's out here like, we can't give up on Solus. The F we can't kind of thing. Throw them out like it's time. Like, let's deal with this. Let's end this blight. Let's send these gods back to where we came from. I mean, the game pitches at you when you read the description of it to defy the gods. I don't feel like I've defied a god yet at all. And I'm kind of hoping, I know a lot of people have said Act 3 is like its peak. It's where it all comes together. But I just wish it felt like this now, if that makes sense, because then it would make the ending, in my mind at least, even better. But we'll see when we get there.
It means you could have given up on me.
I could have. Wait, I absolutely could have. What? Yes, but I chose not to. It's an RPG, and I wish they also had given me the option to give up on Harding, because that would have been drama. You have nothing to say to that, Rook? Wait, girl got a line for everything. I mean, we absolutely could have given up on Harding, and that would have been interesting. Because maybe Harding, in Rook's mind, Rook wouldn't have the attachment that I might have had to Harding. Maybe Rook just decided it wasn't worth the risk. They say we return to the stone after death, and Orzammar only those laid to rest with proper rites get to return to the stone, and the privilege of a good burial is reserved for the upper caste. No luck for the casteless or surfacers rejected by the stone, they say. But I'm a surfacer. The stone, whatever it is, hasn't rejected me. But if we do return to the stone, every single one of us, why can't I sense the others that have passed? Because, it's not... I don't think it's the way that we all think it is. This is very cool, though. The room and the ambiance is very, very pretty. Like, they did an incredible job with that. All right, who is next? By the way, I did go ahead off recording and I finished like leveling, gearing, all that good stuff. So I've kind of gone through everything. Everybody's got, and I re-enchanted a few things for people that had like new gear, stuff like that. So we should be all caught up on that.
Myrna, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far behind.
We have her, Rook.
What?
We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
Vorgoth, I love you.
There you are.
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
Okay. That's dangerous and dumb.
That's exactly the kind of reckless necromancy that gives the rest of us a bad name.
Just so. But we found where Johanna will be.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Hezenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
Bye,
Only
Vorgoth!
we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
It's time to end Hezenkos then.
So let's put your old roommate down.
Colleague, never roommates, thank goodness. Oh, Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
Well, a little fear's healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
Don't make promises, Rook. Girl, we've been together for a long time. Why you keep making promises? You know how that's gonna go. Not well. Okay, who has anything? Does Tosh have something? Tasha does. Let's go next door, and then we can start to plan. Oh, I feel like this room is filled out even more too. It's very nice. Then I feel like we can start to plan what order we want to do these final quests in. If the Inquisitor is in Minrathous, we can kind of go do all the Minrathous-y stuff at once, which I think would be a good idea.
Hey,
Hey.
I got word from my mother.
Oh?
She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
Maybe Mama doesn't know how to approach the other topic, so she's trying to find some common ground, something that Mama knows would be an easy way to start a conversation. I don't know. But we'll see. Let's see what Mama got to say. Now, over to my journal. We've got Treviso. That's Docktown. So I think that would be a good. Do I have anything? Okay. That's Emmerich. Okay. Let's start. That's still not available. Let's start here then. I will take... Wait, no. We'll take these two for now. Because then I'm assuming I'm just going to pick up Nev later when I get there. So let's just see. Let's see what Jen has to say. Yep. They're literally in the same spot. That works out perfect. I love when that happens. Nice, easy way to talk to everybody.
Buskers in Docktown?
Oh, I don't know who the next rising star is. That's not on... Oh, God. That's not on me. Also, we gotta quickly stop in Arlathan, which I think we have to do for Balara.
Anything I can chase down?
Finish leveling them. All right, Jen. Don't not be Jen, okay? Don't not be Jen.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
I'm a Trevelyan. Feels like someone I haven't seen for a long time.
She's a Rutherford, not a Trevelyan. She's not married. She's a Rutherford. Please imagine that that's what she had said.
Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
He protected his investment.
Solus helped us get through, but he was protecting his interests, not us.
You don't think he helped for genuine reasons?
I think he wants his plan to succeed, whatever it is.
Always a plan. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I called him by another name for a time. Comrade, if not friend.
Yo, I know in Genevieve's Let's Play, we've been on the nicer side to Solus. We have. But I did pick as one of the 3 options you were able to import from past games, namely, like, it literally just Inquisition decisions, that Jen promised to stop Solus at any cost, which would imply some hostility. And all I can imagine right now is what would have happened if we had imported Ivy. Like, legitimately, imagine importing Ivy and then hearing that. If you watched the Ivy Let's Play, you'll know. But if you didn't, I mean, Ivy never got Solus's personal quest. Ivy never even got the Fade Dream with Solus, and he legitimately hated her for a very, 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 very humorously long time. I enjoyed every single second of it. But like, oh, my RPG being taken away from me. I think I just saw every bit of DAI RPG flash before my eyes and flitter off into the distance as far as my Inquisitor goes. Because Jen, well, in her Let's Play is like nice to Solus. I don't think I'd ever accuse her of calling him friend, you know? Like, we're definitely... I don't think we're hitting that. She's suspicious, and then she's gonna be angry when she finds out the truth, because how could you not be? So, like, comrade? Friend? In this economy? Who are you? What have you done with my daughter? Because that's not you.
You went your separate ways when he turned to ending the world?
There was some unfortunate overlap. I'll never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear, you know this too.
But...
he became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
Sounds like an excuse, Genevieve. I don't know who you are. What, have you not slept? Do you need some cat? When was the last time you hugged a Mabari?
Solus earned his prison. And the gods have earned what's coming to them too.
I'm just saying, focus on tomorrow. They're the ones looking backward.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...
You're handling things. This part, what you have now, I just miss the banter about friends.
Now, the one thing I really dislike, but I'm happy for people that are Lavellans that romance Solus, is that there's like a specialty line here for, because I've seen it on YouTube, for like the Inquisitor mentioning like having loved Solus, or still, I don't know exactly what the line is because I like glazed over it because I don't romance Solus, but I was curious. And then the Inquisitor can kind of needle Rook and be like, so tell me about, and then insert love interest here. So in our case, it'd be Lucanus. And it's like, why didn't that get carried over for everybody? Why wasn't there a quick line for Cullen, or a quick line for Sarah or Bull or Blackwell or anybody? Like, what was the point of me telling you who Jen, like, married or fell in love with or romanced? Because, I mean, why wouldn't that be something that you'd share in this moment? If you were going to do it for one romance, it feels like it should have been done for all of them. Also, no update on how everything's going, on how the South is doing. Is that Jen? This is, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that was Jen. Honest to goodness, I don't know if I believe that was Genevieve. Not to be dramatic, but
if you got a job
I'm gonna be dramatic.
So, what's the story?
If Rana was right, Alia's in Sanctum Lucican. We've chased the leads. This is it. We find the Sanctum, Alia's blood magic ritual site, and Docktown's missing people.
Some news between friends. Venatori got Damas. The boss is dead.
What?
Who's running the threads?
They'll follow last orders for a bit, then someone grabs control or we fall apart. Time's running out.
Okay. You're oddly calm.
You don't seem that upset.
I'm pretending not to talk to you. Making a scene might look funny.
Alec, the threads used some of the catacombs for smuggling.
The cult pushed us out across the city, but I still know the ways in. What's the favor?
Nev, Rook, you have news. I wasn't sure you'd tell me.
I said I would.
No, I asked you to, and never mind.
Okay, everyone made it good. Focus, focus.
Focus, Rana. We know where Alia's hiding.
Sanctum Lucican is underground, in a lost stretch of catacombs near the Thread Market.
Good. I can help.
I told you what I found. I owed you that. We hand Alia to her latest boss, and how long does she stay caught?
My boss doesn't know I'm here.
You'll lose your job.
I already have.
What?
But we can't leave Alia on the loose. I'm here to help.
What about the followers?
Alia has followers throughout the city. What should we expect?
Her most loyal will be in the Sanctum. There will be a lot of them.
You're up for a fight, right?
Oh, yeah, I was born for a fight. Are you kidding me? When will the ritual start?
When will Alia start the ritual? How do we know she hasn't already?
We don't. But I know her. If she was done, she'd have made her next move. A complex ritual takes resources, supplies. Alia's war with the Thread slowed her down, but time's short.
Tick-tock.
Oh my gosh. Docktown's missing people. Last question, then we go.
The people Alia took, are we sure they're...
alive? If she needs blood for the ritual, she'll want it fresh. If she wants puppets, she needs them alive.
And if you're wrong?
We give people closure.
All right. Let's go.
Now? I need time to...
Give Alia time to know we're moving, and we're dead. The job's simple. We enter the Sanctum, get to the ritual site, and hit Alia by surprise.
Can you get in without the cult noticing?
If we can get into the catacombs, we can get in.
Just don't be too reckless.
What?
I'll catch up.
Not alone. You'll get yourself killed. I'll send someone for you.
I want to be reckless. Don't tell me not to
I'll
be
set
reckless.
a man at the market to get you inside. Just make the cult bleed.
Okay, good. Time to go murder a cult. It's either joining a cult or murdering a cult. I'm here for
All
both.
right, let's get to the Thread Market.
Okay. I'm very excited. Time to go for culty McCulty stuff. Where am I going? Here? Down there. How do I get in to this? Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. It's down there. Oh, to make my life easier, I'm gonna do something I dislike doing. And I hope you all join me in how much I don't want to get lost right now. I am in no mood to get lost.